Well, hello all. Hopefully this brings me up live and we have no problems. Who knows? All sorts could happen, couldn't they? I think I've got everything set up now. So it's now saying that we're connecting to multi-screening. Hey. Hi Jules. It looks like at the moment it's me and you. Thought I'd come on a little bit early and iron out any hiccups that we might have. And tonight, fingers crossed, I'm seeing comments. And I'm seeing me. And I'm seeing Jules and Martin on YouTube. So hopefully now we'll find out about Facebook and we'll be quizzing. Wouldn't that be lovely? I'm just sitting here folding up. Oh, hi Amanda. All good on Facebook as well. Happy early birthday present, Amanda. I did see that you had ordered. Thank you very much. A few of you have got in early. I sneaked them on there thinking nobody will notice. You always do, don't you? You're going to have to get something sorted there so you can't all grab them straight away. No, I wouldn't. It's there if the new stuff is there for those that haven't seen it. Hello, Paula. Don't know if you've joined us before, Paula. If you have, you've kept it quiet and not shown face. As I said, we've come on here a little bit early tonight just because I thought we would to make sure we ironed out any little hiccups. I don't think I need that clock on there, do I? No, we'll get rid of that. And I think we can probably get rid of that at the moment. It's been a bonkers day again. We always have those kinds of days when we're running up to, well, I have all those kinds of days all the time. But on the run up to doing our TVs, it's always a bit crazy. So today's been no different. And I'm supposed to have at least spent half the day doing demos prep for telly, and I've done none. So tomorrow and Saturday is going to be even more pressured. Hello, Mum. So, Paula, to shop from us, you go onto our website, and if I just pop that on there, you'll be able to see it. honeydocrafts.co.uk, and everything is on there. It's in categories. There's a full gallery on there as well. But if there's a particular stamp you like, if you click on that stamp, then there's samples attached below the image that you can see different ideas on what our amazing little design team have done as well. So, yeah. Amanda, yes, I do love it, but it is... I have put myself under a little bit more pressure than I should today, or this time. Oh, well, they are, Jules. But you'll get the surprise tonight now, because you don't know what's coming. Yeah, so I have put myself under a little bit more pressure, because our stencils didn't arrive till late, so the design team didn't get the stencils. So it's all down to me on those. No pressure. Why do I do it to myself? Hi, Eileen. Yeah, so as I say, today, fingers crossed, not too many hiccups. There might be the odd little bit of delay, but we'll deal with that. I was panicking because we've had problems with Mum's phone, because I filmed this over at Mum's. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Marva. Yeah, so I filmed this over at Mum's, and we've had a problem with our phone. So the engineer came out yesterday and disconnected everything. There was apparently 2 faults on the line. He was here for ages, no internet, and I thought that's all I need, no internet for tomorrow. But he has put it back on, so I thought if I came on here early, if we did have any problems, I would have a little bit of time to work it out. But we'll wait and see. So far, so good, which is always good. Oh, Marvy, I'm going to disappoint you now and say I have been so busy that tonight we're just going to show you the fab new samples, and we're going to show you the fab new stamps and stencils, and we're going to show you the design team samples. I haven't actually got a demo tonight. I know, I'm letting everybody down. Hi, Tina. But, yeah, so we're not demoing tonight. We're just chit-chatting. Hi, Elizabeth. So... we have hit 7 o'clock. Hi, Lynn. Lynn also, like Amanda, has beaten a lot of you to the new designs and has been shopping already. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, glad you like them, Jules. Right, so as you know, when I do demos recently, I have asked you all to be posting on our... Oh, God, my hair's driving me insane tonight. I did see you did that at 4 a.m. Amanda, I probably will still be crafting on Sunday morning at 4 p.m. at 4 a.m. at this rate. Hi, Carol. Carol has also been shopping. Hi, Brenda. And has also found the new... In fact, she was the first one to find them today. Yeah, so... Yeah, I'll probably still be crafting at 4 a.m. on Sunday morning. So if I look like I've packed my suitcases under my eyes on telly on Sunday, you'll know why. Right, anyway, so as I was saying, the last couple of lives I've done, we have asked you to post on our Honeydew Crafts Be Inspired page. Now, if you're not on there, you need to get on there. You just go onto Facebook and you ask to join. And there's a couple of rules that you have to tick that you're going to agree to. And then... usually you'll be accepted unless there's something really scary about you. But that's down to the admin side of it, not me. Yeah, so I ask you to have a go at what I've made and post it on there. So a few of you have, and I have a little collection of labels down here with names on. And we are going to pick some of them. So let me flip this over. Here we go. I've got quite a little collection going here. And so yeah, all of you have posted either this last collection, the last demo that I did, which was 2 weeks ago, or the one before that. I've included that in here as well because I said I would this time. So we'll pull a name. Hi, Veronica. So who is the name? It is Elizabeth Castle. Oh, we have got a little bit of a drag on here. So the name picked out is Elizabeth Castle. So Elizabeth or Liz Castle, you have got a £10 voucher coming your way. Bear with me, you may not get it before we do the... I may not have got it sent to you before I do TV, now that I've explained that, how far behind I am. But don't panic. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Christine. Hi, Sue. Oh, look, you all just missed. The name that came up was Liz Castle. Hi, Tina. She remembered us this week, Amanda. Yeah, so, Liz, you may not get it before I go on TV, but if you want to order and you want to use it, please give me a call. Our number is on the website. So you'll be able to get your voucher that way. See, so all you have to do is do the... an attempt at something. Look how rosy I am as well. People are coming in. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Janice. Have a go at what I do on the Facebook Lives or YouTube Lives. And post it onto our Be Inspired page. You then get the name gets put in the hat and you've got as good a chance as anybody else to be pulled. So, as I say, this week we're not doing a demo, but we will be next time, which is the, I did write it down, 7th of November. Thursday the 7th of November. Anyway, shall we get into it? Shall I show you the new stuff? I'm going to whip that off for a minute. And then I'm going to spin you around. So we have 4 new stamps, 4 new stencils, and some samples to show you. So first of all, hi Carol, we have the single peony. Yeah, we've definitely got a delay. I can't rush this tonight, can I? Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm going to be talking and you're not going to see it. Have we got the same problem that we had last time, that I'm talking, you're hearing me, but the pictures aren't marrying up? If that's the case, I will try and slow everything down a bit. So this one is single peony. Then we have floral swag. So you get, they're the same design, but just a larger and a small one. And the design team have done some lovely ideas with this one. Then we have a Fabulous Flower, which is a real big, bold bloom, isn't it? I couldn't call it that. That was too much of a tongue twister for TV. So Fabulous Flower it was. And then last but not least, we have Vintage Floral Corner. And then we've got Birthday Greetings and It's Your Special Day on there. And then sneak peek at the stencils. As I say, the design team haven't even got these yet. In fact, the design team haven't even seen these yet, I don't think. Can't remember if I sent them pictures or not. Must have done. So, first of all, we have got our Flourish stencil. Again, Evening Carol, Evening Karen, Evening Linda. So, this one is our Flourish stencil. And if my mum's watching, if she could please either shut the kitchen door or turn it down, because I can hear myself coming back on me. Then we have Firework Burst. Then we have the Leaf stencil. Now this one's a repeat, so you'll be able to, if you wanted to do something bigger, repeat it across and it should line up, depending how good you are at lining it up. One little thing I will tell you about this one, it's to get the detail I wanted, it's quite a flimsy stencil. So in parts, you're going to have to hold it down while you stencil over it. It's more of a mask, I suppose, than a stencil. But and then last but not least, our Dotty Circle stencil. I'm glad you like them, Christine. So that is all of the stencils. So that's the new release. We'll pop them to one side. So you all know we have these lovely big blending brushes, and I haven't got any new ones here because they arrive tomorrow. So this is my one. So you all know how much I love using these lovely ones. We've always got these ones in stock because we keep a big stock of our little blending brushes. So these are our small blending brushes with caps. These are our large blending brushes that come in the case. Hi Brenda, I'm glad you like it. Glad you like them, Tina. So this one comes in the case, and we have a new member to the family. Some of you may or may not have already caught me using them because we got some samples sent to try. And here we go. So we have our medium one. So if I get this one out, you'll be able to see the difference in size. So again, this is one that I've been using, so bear with us. So you can see the difference in the sizes. It's not a massive difference. Well, yeah, I suppose it is quite a big difference when you look at them end on. Can you really see them end on? Yeah. So these are our new addition. So these are our medium brushes. Again, jam-packed full of all those fabulous bristles, and exactly the same as the larger blending brush, but just slightly smaller if you wanted a smaller collection. And again, very touchy-feely, although that one's got, what colour? It's got Ground Espresso on it, so now I have Ground Espresso on my hands. Nice. So yeah, that's our new addition to our brushes collection. So we have the small, the large, now we have the one in the middle. A baby brush. Yeah, I suppose it is. So yeah, so we've got those on our website now, and they will be with us tomorrow, so they will be able to ship ASAP. Or post ASAP. So now I'll just wipe my hands on my trousers, and I will show you a few of our fab samples. So our little amazing design team, there's only 5 of us, including me, 6 if you include Mum. Hi Margaret. Oh, you've missed all the release. You're now going to come in for the new bit to see the samples, but we will go back and show you those again at the end. So Karen, that used to be with us on our design team a few years ago, has joined us back. Amanda, yes, they should ship on Monday/Tuesday. We can't do it till after TV. But yeah, they will be here Monday/Tuesday. As far as we may be able to get some out tomorrow because we've had loads of orders today. So we may be able to get some out tomorrow, but I can't guarantee we'll get them all out tomorrow. And if you're ordering brushes, then they definitely won't ship till Monday. So let's show you some of these samples. So I haven't had time to make any cards up, as I said. So we'll just let the screen catch us up. So this one is our flourish stencil. I've just literally stenciled them out so that you can see them rather than just be the plain stencil. And I've done this one in Salvage Patina. My idea with these stencils is I've done them quite bright to be able to show you and for TV. But I think they'll be really nice as a subtle background to add, like to just have in the background, and then a great big stamp in the middle, or you can just use them as they are and just pop a sentiment in there. So yeah, and you, as I say, you don't have to use that piece, you don't have to use that piece. That one comes into as two separate sections. It doesn't come as two separate sections, as you know what I mean. Stencil, you could mask it off. This is really strange because I'm talking and it's catching me up really slowly. So I'll wait and show you. Oh, suddenly it speeds up, doesn't it? Really weird. But we're here and that's good. Next we have our dotty circle stencil, which again will make a really nice subtle background. A lot of you have seen me, one of my favourite cards to make is that one where I just put a bit of colour in the middle and then put a big, I do it quite often with the butterfly, and I've done it with Changing Blooms and that sort of style. So this would be ideal for something like that. Then we have our Firework Burst. Oh yeah, it is like confetti, Amanda. So Firework Burst, and I've done that one in Carved Pumpkin, but it comes out, it looks like it's almost blended because where the lines are slightly thinner on this side, it's almost like it's a lighter shade than where they're heavier. It doesn't really show up hugely on the camera, but hopefully you kind of get my idea. It starts to dance a bit on the camera too close. And then last but not least, we have Leaves, which I have loved playing with. And I've got so many ideas in my head on what I'm going to do with this tomorrow that I think I'll spend most of the day playing with leaves. So yeah, that's the Leaves one. Again, with a nice pale green on the background of something, it would look really pretty. So they are our stencils. So let's get on to some samples. We haven't got hundreds and hundreds of samples tonight because there are only 4 stamps. Hi Sue. But we will share with you everything we have. So firstly we have, we're going to be doing our floral swag. I'm trying to find a way to put these down without. There's huge amounts you can do with that stencil, Christine. I've been playing and having so much fun, but not actually putting anything together as a card yet. That's my problem. Right, so today this one is done by Carol and it's using Floral Swag. The sentiment is from Vintage Floral Corner, and the Illusion Stencil, she's used Distress Oxides in Seedless Preserve and Salvage Patina. Again, we'll just let us catch up. I'm in. So I'll show you this. So she's taken the smaller of the 2 floral swags and made them into like a wreath, which works perfectly. If you were really into it, you could mask it off and put in extra flowers in here, or even just fussy cut some flowers and put in there if you wanted to as well, to join the whole thing together. So that is done by Carol. The next one is done by Karen. Karen hasn't put on here what she's used, but watercolour by the looks of it, and she's gone around the edges of a lot of it with gold pen. And again, the sentiment is also from the Vintage Floral Corner. So again, she's used the small one on here, and she's made this. It's funny how our design team very rarely see what each other's done until now, because they don't get a lot of time. But funny how both of these ladies both chose to do a wreath with it, which is really nice. No more fussy cutting. I was impressed, Amanda. I was very impressed. And then another one from Carol. Carol's definitely decided that she was on a seedless preserve and salvage patina style phase this week. So this one again is Floral Swag, Vintage Floral Corner Sentiment, Distress Oxide, Seedless Preserve, and Distress Watercolour Pencils, Seedless Preserve, Rustic Wilderness, and Fossilised Amber. Again, we'll wait for the system to catch us up. Intense Pencils. Thank you very much, Karen. Beautiful card. We're just waiting for this screen to catch me up. So please tell me, am I talking and you're hearing my voice and you've got the delay on the camera as well, or is it just me? So we'll hold this one up. Lovely clean cut card. Really simple but effective. And then we have another one from Karen, I think. Yeah, Karen. And again, so this has been stamped onto like almost like a dusky blue card. And then she's cut, this is what I mean, how different they've been done. So Karen has put some black cardstock behind to matte and layer it. And then she's cut round part of this card, this stamped image, to kind of make it into a border. So both, Janice. So sometimes I'm behind and sometimes I'm not. Okay. Floral Swag, Vintage Floral Corner, and coloured with Copic markers. This one has been done by the lovely Helen. So she's used a lovely grey on the background to stamp it out. And then this flower here, she's actually cut it, fussy cut it. Coloured it in and then fussy cut it. So I apologise for the delay. Hopefully it will iron itself out. There is nothing I can do on that, I don't think. We'll just have to keep working it. And you're working perfectly for you, Barbara. So it's obviously just a slight hiccup within the system, and it's to do with the internet, I would imagine, wherever we are. So that was a lovely one done by Helen. And then last but not least, we have two done by Hazel. She's used Floral Swag and it's stamped in Memento Black, coloured with Copic markers. Sentiment is from Vintage Floral Corner. We'll catch us up again in a minute. I'm going to move these out of the way because it's not showing off the cards the best. There we go. There I'm in. So we've got some coloured striped paper in the background. I think it might even be washi. No, it's cardstock. I was going to say it might be washi tape, but it's not. And then she's done the same. See, Karen and Hazel have done the same thing. They've stamped the image and just cut off, fussy cut part of it off. If you look with this one, Hazel has left a little white border all the way around, so it kind of ties in with the white that's left here. Again, I'm apologising if it goes quiet because I'm just waiting for the system to catch us up all the time. I think if I move too fast, that's when it appears to slow down, doesn't it? Or jump. And then last but not least, another one from Hazel. And this one is coloured with Copic markers again. And the background is our tartan stencil. I know, Christine, it's very strange. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what the sentiment is from Crest Blooms, from our last release on this one. So that one is another one from Hazel. And again, she's fussy cut this beautiful stamped image out. So that is our Floral Swag samples. I am now going to come in with our fabulous flower. I'm going to mix them up a bit so that they're not all the same designers, one after the other. Which we've got on this one, and we don't want that. So we'll mix you up a little bit. There we go. So, Fabulous Flower. The first one is done by Carol, and she's used vintage Fabulous Flower, Vintage Floral, Corner Sentiment, Distress Oxides, Kitsch Flamingo, Fossilised Amber, Cracked Pistachio and Carved Pumpkin. And she's done a take on what we did on last week's demo. Not last week, last time's demo. Bear with us, we've got to slow down again. So yeah, this is a take on what we did last time with your blending off the cardstock to get that straight lined image. She's also decoupaged the flower up a few layers, which is really effective as well. And as always, she's been a lovely little lady and taken her image through into the centre of her card, which I always say to try and do it if you can, because it really does finish off that card when you hand it over. Hi Debbie. Then we have one from Hazel. And again, she's used Copic markers to colour this in, and the sentiment for this one is from Tiger Lily from our last release. She's used the lines stencil on the background as well. This is a 6x6 card. I think it might be a 5x5. I've got nothing here to measure it against. Let's have a look. Bear with me. My much loved board. So we are a 5x5. So we have a 5x5 card, not a 6x6 card. So, no. And then we have one from Karen, and she's stamped out the background on, she's blended around the edge, stamped the background out completely randomly, first, second, third generation on here, and then made that main section pop. It really does stand out. And it's funny because when I always used to think that yellow stood out really brightly on TV, and I used to do TV cards in yellows, but they really don't show up on TV, but this one really is popping. So I think maybe I'll do some orange cards this time. I very rarely do orange cards, but we'll give it a go. So as we mentioned earlier, Carol is definitely in her Seedless Preserve and Salvage Patina phase, but this time I believe she's used Villainia's Villainous Potion. So let's catch us up again. Bear with me. Nearly there. There we go. And I come flying in. It's really weird. So she's done stamped the image out 4 times in black Versafine, Versafine Onyx Black, and embossed it so it's raised, and then she's coloured those in. Sentiment again was from the Floral Corner, the Vintage Floral Corner that we've just released. I love this. I think this one is going to be the flyer, so to speak, Christine. I've got so much in my head that I want to do with this one. And as I said, you can do it. All of our cards, although we do tend to do a lot of 8x8 cards, what I do, they can all be used in so many different ways and different sizes. Hi Celia, you sneaked in. So this is a lovely little one from Hazel, and this is using sentiment from Tiger Lily, and she's used Catherine Pooler inks on this one. So really bright, vibrant colours. Yep, we're caught up again. So again, another 5x5 card. Really cute little card. Ideal for like a thank you card or anything like that, which is exactly what Hazel's done here. And actually, when you look at this, it looks like it's so crisp here. It looks like you could pick it up off the page in real life. Doesn't show up so much on the camera, but it really does. It's fab. So another one from Karen. Again, I'm not sure what she's coloured this with. She might pop in and tell us. Oh, it looks like she's actually paper pieced it. So I think she stamped it onto some paper and paper pieced it, which is even nicer. Again, so this one's sort of creams and beiges and blacks, and I think it's stunning. Not anything I would ever thought to do myself. Karen is our queen of matting and layering and of masking, which you'll see in a few minutes. She just does amazing masking. Patience of a saint for that, I think. So another lovely card there. Again, just confirm for me, Karen, if you're still watching, that you have paper pieced that onto some patterned cardstock. That would be lovely. I'm trying to work it out. So then we are on to another lovely one from Helen. Sentiment is from Vintage Floral Corner wave stencil and coloured with Copic markers. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Yes, it is paper piecing. So this one's beautiful. I will do, Celia. We're all doing very well here, thank you, apart from being very stressed for TV, but we're good. So yeah, this has got the corner waves on the edge here that has just been blended with oxides, I think. I might be wrong. She might have gone through with a pen on those. And then that just looks 3D'd. The flower looks 3D, but it's not. It's all one level, no embossing, no nothing. Just a little bit of crushed something in the middle, the black there. Beautiful. Christine, they're available on our website. Help yourself. We had a new member come in earlier, Paula, I think her name was. Paula, I hope you managed to find what you were looking for earlier. She asked how she bought on our website, or bought our products, so I pointed in the direction of the website. So this, last but not least, is another one from Hazel, and she is coloured with Copic markers, and the sentiment is from General Sentiments. Bear with us, we are coming. Ooh, there we are. So she's masked off here so that she could get the blend in along the edge, and just coloured that in some beautiful colours. A couple of little dewdrops on there. Elizabeth, we have got, although we are a small team, we have got the most amazing little design team. They work so hard for us, and we couldn't do it without them. And I tell them this all the time. But thank you, ladies. You are stars. So now we're going on to Vintage Floral Corner. So first off, we have one from Carol. This has got the tartan stencil, wild honey and peeled paint on here. Oh, and coloured with watercolour pencils in wild honey, lost shadow, lumberjack plaid, mustard seed and peeled paint. So Carol is like myself, loves to do these gatefold cards. Once it comes in, I'll show you. We thought this would be a speedy little day tonight, but it's not going to be, because our fabulous internet is going to slow us down, isn't it? Oh, yeah, lovely card. She's used it, mirrored it 4 times, and the sentiment is also from the same set of stamps, coloured with the tartan stencil in the background, which isn't really showing. This is what I mean. Sometimes the yellows don't show up, which is bizarre. So this one is done by the lovely Helen, Vintage Floral Corner, coloured with Copic markers. She's used a lovely sage green, which you'll see in a minute, or olive green rather than sage green, I suppose. Bear with us. There we go. Lovely sage, olivey green here. I want to call it sage, but it's far from sage. Along the edge here, and then just coloured in those top ones there beautifully. Again, no embossing powder. She's just coloured those in onto a matte finish, and it looks like she stamped these ones in black. But again, another beautiful card. So we are on to another one from Karen, and I think I'm right, but I might be wrong, that she has used clean colour pens here. Whoa, did you see that? We came in on time this time. Trying to get myself straight. There we go. Again, she stamped it on the corner and just cut out those sections to kind of bring it all in together. Another one from Karen. I haven't mixed these up, so I think we're going to get all most of them all in a run here. Another one from Karen, and I told you she's the queen of masking, so she's masked this one, and she has fussy cut a layer over the top. So she might have been very clever at the way she's layered it rather than done too much masking, but it is beautiful. I love it, and I would never have thought to do that with it, which is why I love having a design team, because there's so many different ideas that come in from them. This one is from Hazel. She has coloured with Copic markers on this one. So this one I think is a 6x6 card. So really lightly just coloured in on the Copic markers, really subtle but really pretty. Another one from Hazel, and she has coloured again with Copic markers. The sentiment is from Crest Blooms on this one, and she's used our mesh stencil in the background. So again, old and new all mixed in together, which is perfect. Then we have one from Carol, and she has used Lovely Bubbly Stencil, Distress Oxides, Kitsch Flamingo and Salvage Patina, and also Distress Watercolour pencils on here as well. There we go. So she's used the pencils to colour in the flowers on this one. Again, stamped and embossed with crystal clear embossing powder. And last but not least on this one, another one from Hazel. She's used the tartan stencil to emboss on this one, and the sentiment and stamp is from Vintage Floral Corner. We're nearly caught up with us. There we go. So I'm holding it up close because I want you to see, if you can, if the camera will pick it up, what I mean by she's embossed the tartan stencil. So she's put the stencil through her embossing machine. Every embossing machine is different. Every sandwich is different that you need to put through to get this, but it's well worth fiddling about and working out what it is, because it makes your stencils used as another thing. So you can spend all the money on your stencils and you'll get embossing folders as well. So now we are on to Single Peony. This one is a lovely one from, I'm going to mix these up again because we're all together. And it's nice when you don't get the same designer one after the other. Okie doke. So we have one from Karen again. She used the Lovely Bubbly Stencil, Zig pens and Intense pencils on here. This is really funky. I love it. So clever. And not anything I would ever do myself, because I can't do it. I say I can't do it. Everybody can do it. I just haven't tried to do it. But I think it's really cool. Would make a really good teenager's card, this one, I think. Then we have a lovely one from Helen, and she has used white embossing powder and coloured with polychrome pencils. I love it when she does these cards. I love using craft card, but don't use it enough. I've got an idea in my head for a craft card one tomorrow, so maybe I'll use craft cards on TV, you never know. I will bring that in a little bit closer so that you can see it a little bit better, the detail that's in that particular stamp. I think it's beautiful. Such a lovely job. I'm trying to slow us all down so that we maybe keep up together, but it's not really working, is it? And then we're on to another one from Karen. She hasn't written what she's used on here, but I would imagine by the looks of it, it's the Intense pencils again. Masked within an inch of its life, but absolutely beautiful. Really bright, really vibrant, stunning. Love it. And there's a little bit of sparkly glitter, or I don't know if it's maybe stickles or something like that on there. I don't know if you can catch it on camera. I'm trying to get it to sparkle for you, but I don't know if it's going to. No. Ah, there, just caught it. There you go, you can see what I mean. It's got sparkle all over it. It's beautiful. Very different, but really cool. Then we have a lovely one from Hazel, Single Peony. The sentiment for this one is from the Floral Oval Frames from our last release. And Versifying Claire Morning Mist used to stamp it, the sentiment out with. That could almost pass as a poppy, couldn't it? Beautiful card. And again, just a tiny dinky little one. 6, I think, maybe 5-inch card. But really pretty. Again, feels very 3D'd. Crystal stickles. Thank you, Karen. So that's that one. Now this one is very different for this design team member. This one is Carol even, sorry. Single peony, vintage floral corner sentiment, and distress oxide salvage patina. And I love it. It's coming in, I promise. Woo! I brought that in really slowly and it flew in. So literally all she's done is masked a square off, popped a sentiment in there, and the black flower off the edge. No colouring, nothing. Just that and a few gems on there. Lovely, glad you enjoyed it. You joined us, Celia. I hope maybe we'll catch you and Sue at another workshop. We've got one next March if you want to come along. It'd be lovely to see you again. I hope those grandbabies are all okay. See you again soon. Take care. So that's a beautiful card from Carol. Yeah, I was going to say Karen, but it was Carol that did that one. So this one is another one from Hazel, and she's used the sentiment from Make-A-Wish stamp set. So we released that a couple of years ago now. So again, the old and the new together, but work really, really well. Coloured with Copic markers. Friendship is a gift that lasts forever. So again, really subtle little card, and then she's used a die to cut an oval out, and that just fits perfectly inside. And then our last sample of the evening was done by Carol, and she's used distress watercolour pencils to colour this in. The sentiment is from Vintage Floral Corner. And if you've been on our Facebook, this one was shown today, so it was a bit of a sneak peek. So, beautiful card again. So as I say, our design team have done an amazing job again this time. And they had really short notice on it, only had a couple of weeks to turn things around. And as I say, they didn't even manage to get the stencils. So I'm just going to run back through the new products with you. So we have got a vintage floral corner that says birthday greetings and it's your special day. We have got fabulous flower, I love. We've got floral swag, so you get the 2 stamps here, so you get the 2 different sizes. And last but not least on the stamps, our single peony. And then our fab stencils. We have Dotty Circle, as Amanda says, could be confetti, which would be a really nice idea. The Leaves stencil. Firework Burst, and last but not least our Flourish stencil. So that is all the new bits, and as I said, we're not going to do a demo tonight because I just ran out of time to manage to prep one for this event this evening. So there won't be one tonight, but there will be a demo for our next Facebook Live, which is on the 7th of November. Oh, I forgot to show you. Oh, look, I started, excuse me, got a yawn there. We have the new mini blending brushes. So, which way? That way. I had a 50-50 chance. So this one is our regular size one. And this is the new medium size one. So there's about a centimetre difference in size, I suppose. So don't forget that. We do have an amazing design team. As I said, they're only small. There's only 5 and 6, including Mum and myself. So, ladies, thank you. We really, you know, we couldn't do this without you, and we very much appreciate all of your help. So, as I said, we're on TV on Sunday. This is the first Sunday I have ever done, and it's the Sunday that the clocks go back, unfortunately. I don't like that day. So it's probably quite good that I'm out doing something on Sunday. So we're on at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. this coming Sunday onto Hobby Maker. And then what have we got coming up? As I mentioned earlier, the new releases are available to purchase on our website now. We haven't got masses of stock. We just, because normally I do it a couple of weeks before, so you get an idea. I get an idea of what we need. So hopefully we've got enough in. But from what we've sold today, fingers crossed, ladies, that they stretch. And then, so what else do I need to tell you about? So if you pop onto our website, you will find a couple of new extra categories on there. We have one called Sweet Treats, which has a few of some lovely new moulds on there. So great for resin craft or sugar craft or making ornaments to go on your finished projects. We've also got a Sizzix section on there. We have limited stock on the Sizzix stuff, and they are amazing prices. So pop on there and have a look at that if Sizzix is your bag. And there is also a small soft craft section, so for sewing and quilting and that kind of stuff, embroidery. There are tools and a couple of other bits and pieces on there as well. All three of those categories will be added to in the coming months, so watch this space, there will be more coming. So I think that's everything I need to tell you about. We have got a lot of shows next month. You won't see us at the NEC this year. Keep your eyes peeled, you may see something on our website. I hope you can join us, Christine. Thank you for all your participation this evening. So we won't see us at the NEC, but you will see us at the Ross Papercraft show in Newcastle. I think it's the 10th or 12th, I think it is. Or 7th, 8th is the Friday, 9th. 10th of November, and then we are after that at, I think it's Lee. We're in Lee, and then we are at in Kent, and then we are at the Motorcycle Museum. So we have 4 shows next month. Can you believe we are November next month? Next Facebook Live is 7 p.m. on the 7th of November. Hope lots of you can join us. I hope you've loved the new stamp release today. Stamp and stencil release today, sorry, should I say. I think this is the first one I'm going to play with tomorrow because I've got it in my head what I want to do with it. So that's our leaf stencil. So watch this space. We'll have all the demos prepped, ready to go on Sunday. I may have bags under my eyes, but hopefully you will all be able to join us on Sunday. I don't know who my presenters are yet, but whoever it is will have some fun anyway. Take care, have a lovely evening, or see you soon.